So I have yet again recreated my container pond, and this time I would say that this is the coolest version. And get this, guys, most of this stuff I foraged in the forest, so most of it's free, and that's why it looks so lush and beautiful. So let's get into explaining how I got this look. I got just a basic container at Home Depot, plastic container, filled it with water, used a water pump that came from a small fish aquarium, and then I use a portable battery pack because I don't have access to electricity and I wanted it to be outside. This thing does a great job, and I just kind of tuck it back under there. And so what I gathered today, I found there was a log and it had these beautiful little, looks like ferns growing on it. And I took a knife and gently lifted off a piece of it. And then I'm just draping it over the sides here. I'm hoping that it'll kind of adhere to the sides. Here's another piece. It's probably my favorite thing that I found. And yes, I'm very environmentally conscious. Whenever you take moss or other things from a natural environment, don't take all of it. You know, take little pieces of it. Be very conscious of what it is that you're taking. I am. The reason why I do this too is to promote awareness of the importance of nature and kind of bringing nature into our backyards. And it also reminds me to get out and get out in the real thing, real nature. So I took some of these rocks also from down by the river, and here's some moss. Sorry, my hands have spray paint on it, but this is just some moss. I don't want to lift it off because it grows very nicely on rock. So I just placed it on there, and I stacked the rocks, and I used the early method of cement before we had cement, and that is just some wet mud in a rock, and I just caked it on there to get it to stick. There's some more. Look at how beautiful that moss is growing there. Ruby, isn't that beautiful? And then here is another rock that we actually had in our yard, and I laid a piece of moss over it. That fountain noise is just so soothing. Of course, the little mermaid there. This I actually paid for. This is a corkscrew brush. This is a piece of rose quartz that I went, it's called Golden Gem Grubbin, and I believe it's in Conyers, Covington. It's in Georgia, and you can go and look for gems and rocks, and that is one that I brought home. Here's some more moss. The place where I went to collect moss, there was so much of it. So, and then I've also got some rocks in here. They came from either Golden Gem Grubbin, the place where I got this guy, or just around locally. The water looks a little murky now. That's because I just finished kind of setting this all up, but that water will settle and be really nice and clear. There is a goldfish in there, and I do not have a filter in here, so I just intend to be, well, one day I'll add a filter, but in the meantime, just keeping that water circulating will keep the mosquitoes from wanting to breed in there, and then I'll just change the water routinely. Oh, and then lastly, I thought that this plant was beautiful, and this was growing in droves along the water edge by the river where I went. So I just took off a little cutting here, a little piece, not a cutting, it has a root system, and I planted it here. Oh, shh, don't do that. Sorry, the dogs. And I thought I just gave it some nice height, and it obviously looks like it belongs next to water. I did a bad spray painting job. I touched it too soon, so I'll spray that again, but I just used one of the nursery containers to put the plant in. And that is it. A beautiful little container pond on the cheap. There is something kind of rewarding about getting out in nature and being able to forage for little things. You do not, if you're making a big pond, please don't go out and take a bunch of stuff from nature to build your pond. But like me, if you just want to do something small, add a little moss to your already established pond, this is a great way to do it. I also, oh, I forgot to say, no, this water hyacinth. It's not looking so great. I just moved to this area here where there's a little more light, so hopefully it'll perk up a little bit. Got that one at Home Depot. It's all right, my dogs are a bit needy. Oh, and then I also have submerged, these are LED wire lighting. They're waterproof, battery operated, so that's what's lighting everything up, like these nice little clear quartz and smoky quartz. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It is June 2020 and I am just really starting out on this whole idea of making YouTube videos. So if you like this, please subscribe, hit the like button, send some comments my way, let me know what you think, or if you've done your own container, some cool ideas that you may have, and happy foraging. Go find yourself and go get out in nature and take a walk.